WISN 12 News, honored as News Operation of the Year by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back to 12 News this morning. A little bit of a foggy look here in Milwaukee. Live downtown. This is going to kind of be the side around the area. Temperatures off to a little bit of a cool start. We do have fog started to form. Low visibility is an issue. We do have dense fog advisories. For the counties you see shaded in gray here, it's mainly away from the waters. Temperatures are a little bit warmer in Milwaukee, Racine, Sheboygan, and West Bend, but we are seeing some issues. This is going to go until about 9 a.m. Today, so if you are headed out earlier over the next couple of hours, just be prepared to take it a little slower. We are seeing that fog stick with us through the late morning hours. Clearing skies expected after that. By the time we get to 8 a.m. till noon, temperatures hold in the mid-70s. Pretty warm today in the mid to upper 70s. I think we get some late day rain, but for the most part, looking pretty good. So, Matt, we'll just look for that fog to burn off a little bit later this morning, and then I think we'll have mainly clear skies, beautiful conditions.
All right, so keep those low beams on if you're heading out anytime soon. But right now, you got very little competition out there. Here we are at Mayfair Road in 45, 41. You can see, looks like a vehicle pulled over there on the shoulder. They did a little construction in that area overnight. Looks like everything is back running and open again, as well as the Marquette interchange. They had a few ramp closures through the Marquette, and that is also reopened. So everything's in decent shape out there. No crashes to slow you down. So we're running smoothly for the early morning go. That is a look at the morning commute. Melinda?
All right, Matt, thank you very much. Well, most MPS students are already back in class, many of them wearing uniforms, and it's a new policy this fall with MPS schools. 12 News' Tim Elliott joins us now with a look at how you can get your kids outfitted just in time for the school year. Hey, Tim.
Hey, good morning, Melinda. That's right. Today, another chance for MPS families to shop for some style. MPS officials say due to overwhelming demand, they are having a third and final uniform fair, and it is taking place tonight here at South Division High School. The reason that they are having this third and final fair is because the recent fairs drew more than 10,000 people. Students here can try on the clothes, they can place an order, they can even find out about school-specific colors. Now, the school board here in Milwaukee voted in favor of having school uniforms starting this fall. However, if parents don't want their kids wearing a uniform, they don't have to, and the student will not be penalized. So today's final uniform fair, once again, will take place here at South Division High School. It runs from 5 o'clock tonight until 9 p.m. tonight. Reporting live from South Division High School, I'm Tim Elliott, WISN 12 News.
Back to school, back to class. All right, Tim, thank you. Well, most Milwaukee students headed back to school earlier this month, but all other MPS schools start up on Tuesday after Labor Day. Waukesha goes back to school Friday. Brookfield starts today. So good luck to all the classes out there.
Still can't believe it's already that time of the year. Well, Team Phelps is growing. 23-time Olympic gold medalist Michael Phelps and his wife are expecting baby number 2. The swimmer shared the news on Instagram, and he posted this picture of his wife holding their 15-month-old son, Boomer. And the caption, Phelps wrote, "Number 2 on the way, so excited. Wonder if it's going to be a boy or a girl, or swim against a shark."
Stunned. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. You got to figure that 105 miles at highway speed, that little thing was in my engine compartment.
The compartment. Interesting. Stunned disbelief. A Massachusetts man says a stray kitten stowed away. Look at him. Oh, okay. That's really cute. That's really cute. In the hood of his car. He had no idea until he stopped to get his oil changed more than 100 miles away in Connecticut.
The service manager comes out and says to me, "Do you have a cat?" I said, "No, I don't have a cat." And he said, "Does your neighbor have a cat?" Then I was confused. I said, "No, I don't know. I don't know." Why?
Well, why is because the service tech who found the kitten actually decided to bring him home. He named him Tacoma. It's a kind of vehicle that the kitten hitched a ride in.
Toyota Tacoma, I believe. Yeah.
Tacoma. Oh my goodness. He had no idea.
Tacoma held on for dear life, 100
I
miles.
guess so.
And to stop to get an oil change, too. I mean, it's not something that you just, like, decide, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
had he not done that, would the cat have just gone the whole way?
But it hasn't been cold outside, so why was the cat looking to get into the engine? That's
So many
They're
questions.
sneaky animals. That's why I own a dog. Dogs don't crawl in the engine compartments.
Never know.
I'm glad it's safe. That's remarkable.
Yeah.
I love the little trailing
The tracker,
key.
yeah. That is awesome.
cute.
Crazy story. I mean, could you imagine being the service tech pulling them out? Anyway. We're looking pretty good here today, guys. We do have some fog developing in the area, and I do want to get you one more update on Harvey. It's made landfall now in Louisiana, so we're going to have to keep a close eye on that with winds at 45 miles per hour. Storm surge could be a factor. Rainfall amounts 10 to 15 inches. It's moving a little bit faster, so at least some good news there. One more look at these numbers. Over 51 inches in Cedar Bayou, Texas. I mean, I just can't even fathom how much rain that actually is. 4 feet in our area. We usually see around 40 inches or so. We're at 27, just over. This is more than Houston gets in an entire year, so that just speaks volumes to the devastation that they're seeing out of the storm. Has been one of a kind. In our area, very quiet. In fact, we're very dry, and we're going to stick with mainly sunny skies for today. But early, we are dealing with some low visibility. We have dense fog advisories in effect until about 9 a.m. That's been the biggest development early this morning. So if you are headed out, just be mindful that you could run into some patchy dense fog over the next couple of hours or so. Here's a look at our visibility map. Sheboygan having some issues. Kenosha, Burlington, West Bend looking much better now. Juneau down to 1 mile and Fond du Lac under that. So just be mindful of that. Temperatures in the mid-60s along the lakefront, mid-50s in Waukesha and West Bend, 52 degrees, a little bit cooler out there. Dew point very close to the temperatures, and that's typically when you see fog start to form. A lot of low-level moisture to work with. It gets better over the next couple of hours. I think by the late morning, we get back to mainly sunny skies. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s or so, so a gradual warming for today, maybe even a little bit more than what we've seen over the past couple of days. Here's a look at Futurecast. Quiet for today, maybe a few spotty showers. The lion's share of the activity arrives this evening into tonight. Clouds left over, so we'll watch for our next round of rain to move in tonight to tomorrow. Mainly sunny skies expected over the next couple of days. In fact, a great day by the time we get to Friday. Temperatures in the upper 60s, about a 10-degree drop from today into tomorrow. 74 degrees by the time we get to the weekend, warming up just in time, looking really good for Saturday and Sunday. Our next best chance of rain beyond that, holding off until about Labor Day. Here's the silver lining. I think it's going to be later in the day, so if you have any plans for the extended weekend, we're looking pretty good for the most part. A lot of dry hours, so we'll get the rain out of the way tonight.
Nice.
Good.
All ready for the weekend.
Yep.
All right, Chris.
I'm always looking forward.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, has Taylor Swift's new song grown on you yet?
No, okay, so teach at Marquette, all my students were like, meh.
But it's everywhere, so regardless of how you feel and how they feel. So.
That's true. You're so right about that. Look What You Made Me Do. That's the name of the song. This part feels like Beyonce, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's memes all over the internet.
That say that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's breaking records. The YouTube milestone that has dethroned Adele. Oh.
How about that?
Okay.
5:22 on this Thursday morning, and we are continuing to follow the devastation in Texas. Thousands of people rescued from flooding. Now the question is, where are they going to go? The group that are opening their doors to help flood victims.